What's up, guys? Welcome to the Arnell Agenda. I'm your host, Lawrence Arnell. I'm glad you could join me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me today. I'm going to start off by apologizing because my voice is trashed right now. Fucked my shit up last night, all right? Had to do some extreme parenting. And then I went out and did some comedy with my crew, Ha Ha for Hire. We had an open mic here that we're going to be having every Wednesday at this beautiful. Go to my Instagram and check out the video I posted last night. This club is spectacular. It's called Voix. It's here in Northeast Philly, and we have a ton of fun comics that come out. Every Wednesday, you sign up, 7 p.m., and rock the mic with us, man. But I would have postponed this interview today, this podcast, if I didn't have somebody that I genuinely admire. One of the hardest working producers in the music business today, working with some of the hottest and hardest acts in the world. I've literally watched my brother live out his dream, make his dreams come true, and live out his dreams over the last 10 years. I got my man C. Lance on the phone. What's up, C?
How's it going, man? Thanks for having me.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for participating, man. I wanted you to be my first call-in interview. I would love to have come up to Boston. I've been meaning to talk to you for a little over a year now, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I've known you and Paz and Plan and Crip for a while. Like, I gotta come down there so we can do it at your place.
Yo, that would be an honor. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've been wanting to chop it up with you since I was taking the brothers out to breakfast last year when I was doing when I first started interviewing my homies. And we could make all of that happen. Ain't none of that a big
definitely.
deal.
Yeah, definitely.
But I appreciate your time, man. I appreciate you taking part in this. It's an honor to work with somebody who is as dedicated and hardworking as you are. Beat a day, 2-3 beats a day.
Yeah, definitely. At least.
Doubt. That's wild, man.
Yeah.
So for the uninitiated, can you talk to me about who C. Lance is?
Well, I'm a producer from Boston. I started in 2009. It was actually through MySpace, if you can remember that.
Wow.
It was I started sending beats to Dope Nixon, who's a fellow AOTP member.
My man.
And he showed my beats to Paz when he was starting Season of the Assassin, which to be honest seems like 20 years ago.
It really does. Yeah.
It does. But it was actually this June is going to be a 10-year anniversary of that album.
Right.
So he showed my beats to Paz, and then Paz messaged me on MySpace, which was like insane. Because like back then I was just in college. I was just making beats for fun.
Right.
And he reached out to me, and then like literally some of the first beats I sent him ended up being on Season of the Assassin. So it was like an instant connection between me and him.
Right out of the box.
Yeah, the song Pistolvania with Jack Frost and Freeway, that was like the first beat I sent him. And then Kill 'Em All came right after that with Beanie Siegel. And then, I mean, it's been 10 years of that ever since.
That's what's up. That's the first Vinny Paz album that I featured on. That shit changed.
Yeah.
Damn, man. That's still probably the record I'm most known for myself. That record ended up being really impactful. I didn't know you were introduced through Dope. I just saw Dope a few nights ago at another comedy show I did. He came through.
Yeah, because I reached out to him just to send him beats, and then he must have just showed them to Paz, because then he reached out to me. I don't know how else he would have known about me if it wasn't for that. So.
Right, that's great. That's good
and
stuff.
And then that's how I connected with everyone else, really.
Okay, all right. So how did you get started making beats in general? What drove you in the first place?
I was just in college, and honestly I was bored. Like, but I've always had a huge appreciation, and I was kind of like obsessed with the production side of rap, like growing up.
Okay.
Listening to JMT and Gangstar and all the stuff Dre did for like Eminem and all those guys. So I was one of those people that was listening to the beat instead of the lyrics. I'm like the opposite. Like like I always tell people, I can't listen to the greatest rapper if I don't like the beats.
I hear that.
So like I would like be obsessed with like how because like Stoop was my biggest inspiration, like how he would flip a sample. It was basically when I heard Servants in Heaven, Kings in Hell.
Okay.
And like I was just like, I want to do that. So then my best friend growing up, he downloaded a version of FL Studio.
Word.
And we just started messing with it. Word. Like we would just find samples on like YouTube, and then we just started like downloading free drum kits, and I just like started working at it every day, and then my stuff just like became like my signature sound of what I have. And yeah, I mean, all like, so like I said, Paz was the first guy, and then like it just like everyone just came after that to like they wanted beats, you know.
Yeah, but once you were in the door, you're part of the family. You know what I mean? Everybody kind of works
like,
together.
It was like a domino effect. It was like that, and then you know, just like everyone after. So, but yeah, I mean, that's how I started. I was just like obsessed with production. Like I would download the instrumental versions of like Chronic 2001.
That's not a bad instrumental album.
Yeah. But like most people would freestyle to it. Mm-hmm. I would just like sit there and like listen to
literally just listening to the beats.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now is that what you started with FL Studio?
Yeah, and that's what I still use today.
Oh really? Oh okay. Yeah. I thought you were in the I thought you were on a machine.
Yeah, it's connected to FL Studio.
I didn't know you could use Machine with FL Studio.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you had to use Native Instruments. I thought they had their own software. So you can use that with any software?
The Native Instruments is connected through FL Studio. You can connect it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I had a machine for about 4 days one time. I had it for about 4 days. I've never been one for. Now I know you used to use what was the keyboard you used to use? You were making.
I have a Yamaha Motif.
Okay, I've always been a fan of piano keyboard style.
Me too.
Layouts. I started with an ASRX, which has pads, but the pads are laid out like keys.
Right.
And in recent years, I've moved on to Ableton, and I use a MPK Mini, which is a keyboard.
Okay.
That's always been the way I prefer to make beats. So when I tried the machine, that square MPC style pad layout it was so counterintuitive to me. I took that thing back to Sam Ash in like 3 days. I boxed that thing right back up. I was like, I'm cool.
Yeah. The machine that I have is actually Stoop's. He didn't like it, so Jan sent it to me.
That's wild. Yeah. Now you mentioned Stoop as a major inspiration for you, your main inspiration, and you guys have been working together in the past few years.
Yeah,
that's wild.
So, like that's what you were talking about, like living your dream. Like that's what I've been. I mean. See, like I look at those guys as like my friends now, so like sometimes it doesn't set in,
right.
but yeah, we did I think we've done 2 JMT albums where I co-produced with him on a bunch of tracks.
Right.
So and then he just dropped an album called They,
that's right.
which you're on.
Yeah, we got to work together on that.
Yeah, and so yeah, I mean I got to co-produce a lot of stuff with him, and it's just like I learn a lot from him because I think Paz has sent us in many interviews as well that he just hears stuff that nobody else does.
Mm-hmm. Clearly, yeah.
Like you play him a sample, he'll flip something, and I'll be like, "That's from this sample." He'll be like, "Yeah, you didn't hear it," and I'm like, "No,
nah, not at all."
Yeah. He's on like another planet. Yeah. He's definitely an alien.
That's wild. So are you guys working together like in studio or mostly digitally sending stuff back and forth or what?
He's really private. He never emails anything.
Yeah.
So,
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm surprised to hear that. I don't know why that was. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm shocked to hear that. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised by anything that you hear about Stu. He's a unique guy.
Is, yeah.
But we've met up on numerous occasions. He comes up here. Okay. I saw him in Montreal. He was living out there for a while.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and we met up, and yeah, he's come up here about twice, and that's when we like sat down and went over everything. Okay. But as far as the actual music stuff goes, like, yeah, I'll send him samples through email. Okay. But then he doesn't send anything back.
Next time you hear it's on the album, basically.
Yeah. Or he'll come up here and he'll play it for me.
And what part of Boston are you from? Southie?
From
Southie?
No. I'm not I wouldn't even really consider myself like from the city. I've always lived about a half hour north of Boston, so I'm basically on the line of New Hampshire.
Okay, all right. I hear that. Yeah, I hear that accent now. Yeah. It's coming through. It's coming through. You can't hide it. The Boston accent's weird to me. It's almost Canadian.
Yeah, it kind of is. One time I was in Canada, and because my wife's from Vancouver, and we were in BC, and one of the waitresses there thought that I was from England. So, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
So how long is then you mentioned your wife Anna? How long you guys been married now?
6 years now.
Okay.
And we've been together for 10.
Good stuff, man. Congratulations on that. She's made quite a name for herself. She's got an incredible Instagram, social media presence. She's a key figure in the whole tattoo industry. Is there any room left, bro? She's all done up.
Yeah. She has some. She's finishing her legs right now. Yeah, she has these incredible horror portraits on her legs.
She's got incredible work all over the place, man. Where's your stuff, man?
Dude, I got none.
You have no tattoos?
I have none. I'm holding out. Wow. I'm the rebel now.
Yeah, no, you really are. That's wild, bro. I didn't assume you had no tattoos.
None.
Is she peer pressuring you at all?
No, she doesn't even want me to get
Really?
them. Yeah, because I'd just be getting them to because
at this point,
she has them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
at
it's
this point, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. So where does she get her work done? Is she getting her work done in Boston, or is she going back to Canada, or what?
No, it's all in this area. We go to Rhode Island. She gets tattooed by this guy. His name's Evan Olin. He's like one of the best realism tattooists. Wow. And then one of my good friends, Tony Ciavaro, did all her arms. Okay. He also designs all my merch. Okay. So,
I can see the resemblance.
Yeah, he's crazy talented. And then her chest, which she gets recognized for a lot, is Tyler Malik. He's in New Hampshire. Okay. So it's all local.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when she first started. I almost feel like I remember her first tattoo. And every time you scroll through her feed, she's even more colorful, man. That's awesome stuff. Like I said, I didn't know. I assumed maybe you had one or two tattoos. Like almost everybody's got something, but you have no tattoos. None. You guys gotta look crazy walking down the street together.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But I don't have any, but I have a really big appreciation for the art and like the talent that these people can draw. Absolutely. Like that is ridiculous.
It's crazy. I've only got a few. I got 6. I get them very rare, like few and far between, and because I don't get any stock stuff, and I won't tattoo anything on me that is not like a part of something deep inside of me. You know what I mean? It's got to come from the heart. Right. So I don't have a lot, and I don't spend a lot of time in a shop, but I do. The few I have really do mean something to me. You know what I mean? I think that's cool. I think the stuff she has done is beautiful, But I was really curious as to your tattoo status. That's why I wanted to ask. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So what's on the plate for C-Lance right now, other than that album you're working on right now that you ain't sent me a beat for yet, and I'm still waiting for one. What you working on, bro? What's going on?
I'm actually still like figuring out the beats that are gonna be on that, but I have one that I think is gonna be perfect for you, so I'll send that over. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really announced much about that album because it's still coming together of like who's hitting me back with verses and stuff. So I haven't announced like this is who's on it. I mean, obviously it's gonna obviously if anyone who's familiar with my work, you know who's gonna be on it. But there's other guys that I've never worked with that I've reached out to, so I'm still waiting like to hear back from them. So I don't really, but I actually have a new album, instrumental project that is done, and it's going to be uploaded to all the streaming platforms tonight. Actually,
that's what's up.
That's
what's up. Always fire, yo. Your instrumental albums are fucking nuts. I just bang your SoundCloud stream, like on a regular basis. Like, but the instrumental albums are always nuts. So you got one dropping tonight. What's the name of the project, man?
It's called The Ghost of Mount Fuji. It's all Japanese based samples. And
Good
it's
stuff.
I started flipping like a few Japanese samples, and I was like, this is like the most ridiculous stuff I've ever heard. Like those samples are insane, Japanese samples. So I started going down a rabbit hole of Japanese samples.
Nice.
And I was like, I might as well turn this into a project. So
that's good stuff.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be pretty good. And I made a goal in 2020 to like start releasing more of my own stuff, because I wasn't really taking advantage of the whole Spotify streams and so I was like, I have a goal of like releasing a new instrumental project every few months, because like we talked about, I have
a treasure trove of beats. I mean, you're putting them out. You're making the stuff. You might as well get busy, right?
And I don't like going back to beats from years ago and like releasing them, but I have beats from years ago that nobody used. So I mean that's something I could think about. But so that I got a album with Ritz that's being mixed right now. So that'll be pretty big. He's if anyone's familiar with his work, it's all double time.
Where's
he's
from?
Atlanta.
All right.
But he's on like that Twista vibe, like the real fast
That's gotta be
lyrics.
Fun for you.
But we flipped it into a boom bap album. So so I think people will be pleasantly surprised with that. And then all that, and then I have I'm actually getting new merch printed that will be coming out soon, and then all my stuff that I do with Merc. You're familiar with him, right? Snack, all those guys. So I'm constantly working with them. Paz's album drops 6 days, I think. So
can't wait for that.
Yeah, I mean I'll be on that. February 14th, I think.
Valentine's Day, this guy.
Of course, he drops on Valentine's
Good
Day,
stuff.
right?
Now you got some precious metal this year, man.
I did. I got my first gold plaque.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Talk to me, man.
Right? Yeah. So that was for the Dope Sick album by Mad Child. If people don't know him, he's from Canada. He was in the group Swollen Members, which was huge in Canada. I mean that album did really well, and it just showed up in my door one day.
Nobody warned you? That's crazy.
They asked me for my address and stuff, but this was months in advance. Like, so I didn't really know and then it just showed
maybe
up.
They'll send me some T-shirts or something, like, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that was a huge moment for me, because I remember growing up, like, I'd watch videos of like Swiss Beats or Dre or Timbaland, like, you know, working on beats, and they had
records all over the wall back there. Yeah,
they had like 100 gold plaques on their wall. So I was like, man, I want to get one of those one day. So I mean, finally I got one.
That's good stuff, man. I mean, it's so hard to sell music anymore. You know what I mean? So to get to that point, you know, 500,000 records sold, especially independently.
Yeah.
I mean, that's no small feat, man. That's good stuff. Congratulations.
No. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Oh man, that's great. When y'all gonna have some kids, man? Come on, man.
I don't know.
I gotta pressure you. I can't be the only one.
Yeah.
I need your voice to sound like this on the next time. The next time you come on my podcast, I need you hoarse like this, because you had to yell at your teenager, bro.
What happened last night?
Let's just say a house full of women will pull you out of character every now and then. Every now and then. But hopefully it's a rare thing. But good Lord, they put me to it last night. But yo,
I also gotta mention, I forgot. I mean, you have them on your podcast, but Outer Space is coming back with an album.
Yeah.
And
they just dropped a crazy single last weekend.
I saw it. I've always loved it. I've always loved listening to them, and I mean, I should have a few beats on their album. I'm not. The communication's a little. I don't really know what's going on, but
they told me they were still going through some stuff and putting the final touches on. I got into the studio with them a couple months ago, and got to take part in that too.
Nice.
So I should be being part of that album as well. I mean, the record we did came out crazy, so you know, if they don't put it out, I will. You know what I mean? But the stuff is coming out crazy. Now you're coming down here. You told me you were thinking about coming down here to work with Scott.
Because when I mix my album, I'm gonna have him do it. So, so I'll definitely let you know, because then we can do this in person.
Yeah, good stuff.
And I'm sure there'll be new stuff by then that we can talk about. No doubt.
Good stuff, brother.
Yeah.
Yo, I thank you for coming on, man. I really do appreciate this.
Of course, anytime.
Doing this in between beats. I know how busy you are.
Yeah. I already got my laptop.
There you go. See, look at it. Fire it up. Pack the car and have it, yard. Right?
Yep.
But I do appreciate your time, bro. As always,
man, anytime.
You're doing great work, and I wish you continued success, man. I do appreciate you so much, yo.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
thanks so much.
Listen, everybody, thank y'all for checking us out. This is the Arnell Agenda. Like I said, I appreciate your time and attention, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. So whatever you do good first, all right?